Hello, my fellow nerds. It's Monday yet again, and it is Christmas in my house. And when I said it was Monday yet again, it's not. Because yesterday I had a really bad day. But then again, when am I ever not having a bad day? Because my life is just one continuous bad day, because that's just how my life works out. But mostly I was having a bad day because I'm really stressed out about things right now, and the thing that's causing me the most stress right now is at school, and most particularly my thesis paper. I'm really excited to write my thesis paper, which is a thing you would never ever normally hear someone say, but I'm honestly really excited to write my thesis paper because know why? I am writing my thesis paper on Marvel Comics, yes, and it's totally awesome. I'm having a really hard time deciding what I want to talk about when it comes to Marvel Comics. My original idea was to talk about Captain America and his uses of propaganda, which war had more influence on their creation and content of Marvel characters and plot lines, like which one had more influence, World War II or the Cold War. And then I also had something about DC and Marvel, and I was like, I do not feel like writing about DC for this paper. And then I was like, wait, but I can talk about how real life mirrors and is directly correlating with the events in Marvel Comics and what happens in Marvel Comics and how it reflects in what's going on in the real world. And I realized you can't argue with that because it's particularly evident that it does do that. So it's an observation, not a thesis. So I'm like kind of freaking out about what I'm going to write about because now I have to start my outline tomorrow. Start writing it. I have so much to say about it that I could probably honestly write a book about it, but the only thing I really need to do is write a 7 to 8 page paper, and mine's probably going to end up being like 12 pages and not 8. It's important to, when it comes to school, like really try to apply yourself and try to make it somewhat relevant to your interests. Try and go the extra mile to do something that you enjoy within school. Like in thesis papers in the past, it's just like, all right, this topic will be easy and I'll just do it, and then I don't want to do it because I have no interest in it. So this is the first time ever writing a paper where I actually have an interest in what I'm writing about. And what's really cool especially is that like in my class in particular, everyone in my class is like actually choosing something that they're interested in, and I've never seen that before in any kind of class I've ever been in before. Like there's this one girl who's writing about utopian and dystopian fiction and how it affects real life and like the ideas of other people, and another person's writing about was the Beatles' control over their fans cultish or not cultish, and there's another person who is writing about the evolution of computers, and then there's another person who is writing about objectivism and Ayn Rand. Like, how cool is that? Like, I never knew another person my age would probably know about Ayn Rand and objectivism, which is always really cool. And you find things about your classmates, and they're not just people you go to school with, they're people with actual interests just as deep and as interesting as yours. So next week we'll probably do Christmas, talking about Christmas, and then the week after next, I'm thinking we'll do our holiday gift show and tell thing like we did last year. So that's a thing. Any of the fellow nerds, if you have any theme ideas, please let me know so we can do some of your theme ideas, because I'm running out of ideas and I need your help. And then any of our viewers are more than welcome to help us and give us themes and any issues you want to hear us discuss. We will be more than happy to do so. I'm going to go now, and I will see you guys next week.